Hey, good morning, guys. It's a beautiful day, man. So, Mary's not here with me this morning. It's just me, and I'm gonna start with the news and water, and then after I'm gonna move to some other information. We have some closures, snake warnings, and of course we've got some rescues and other things going on around the world. And so let's start like this, man. So it's Thursday, August 14th. We have 71 degrees this morning. There is a haze. So during the day, we're going to have an 85-degree cloudy skies this morning. Will become partly cloudy this afternoon. Winds light and variable. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. We can replenish those water holes. All right, so tonight we're gonna have a 65-degree evening, a few clouds, winds light and variable. So now we're getting down into the 60s at night, which is really nice. The days are starting to cool off. And then on Blood, it's our highest point on trail in Georgia. We're going to have a daytime of 78 degrees, drop to 74 degrees in the afternoon. Mostly sunny, chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 p.m. 5-mile-per-hour wind, 40% chance of rain. Tonight, we're going to have, this is on Blood, we're going to have a 65-degree chance of showers and thunderstorms before 8 p.m. Partly cloudy, 5 miles per hour, 30 chance of rain, 30% chance of rain. So, water, top off at Hawk Mountain Shelter and Slaughter Creek. Neil to Hog Pen is dry. Hog Pen does have water. Now, you have to walk a little bit further down to find the water, but search for it. It's there. We went up and checked it ourselves. So, snakes, be cautious. Cow Rock has a copperhead nest. GSMNP road, ongoing road closure for Tennessee Sugarlands to Newfound Gap. North Carolina side is open, so Cherokee to Newfound, you can access Newfound that way. GSMP and GSMNP bears LNT, pack it in, pack it out, store your food properly. We have closures, Kephart Prong Trail, Kephart Prong Shelter, and Icewater Springs Shelter, campsites 2396. We have bear warnings at Charlie's Bunyan, Trillium Gap Trail, Ramsey Cascades Trail, campsites 83 and 84 have bear warnings also. Okay, so let's start with a rescue in Washington State. So again, we hear this a lot. Chelan County, Washington, an injured hiker was rescued from a mountain pass near the Enchantments Wilderness area on Tuesday morning. Around 6:15 p.m. on August 11th, a call came in from a hiker near Kolchak Lake about someone yelling for help on Asgard Pass. They believed the person yelling had an injured ankle. Around 8 p.m., another call came in reporting the hiker was somewhere on the southern edge of Asgard Pass near the cliffs of the Dragon Tail Peak with possible broken or sprained ankle, wrist, and tailbone. Wow, that guy took a digger, man. Around 11 p.m., Chelan County Mountain Rescue volunteers were deployed to the top of Asgard Pass and made their way to the injured hiker, 21-year-old male from SeaTac. He was about 900 feet above Kolchak Lake. The hiker was in stable condition, so the rescuers stayed with him overnight due to the close proximity of the cliffs. They did not want to attempt a night rescue. In the morning, he was airlifted out. 2 additional rescuers hiked out with his hiking partner that morning. He refused any further treatment. CCSO said the man had attempted to ascend Asgard Pass in the wrong area. Asgard Pass is a difficult, dangerous climate, and a through hike of the enchantment should only be attempted by experienced hikers, wrote CCSO in a statement. So it's not a cakewalk. It's not a park walk. It's not walking from Springer to Blood Mountain. This is some rugged terrain. It's going to take some strength, stamina, and knowing what you're doing. It's gonna be tough, man. So make sure that you're experienced and know that you can make it. Rescue Oregon. So in Bend, Oregon, Deschutes County Sheriff's Office deputies and SAR volunteers responded to a call for help in the Badlands Wilderness area east of Bend Sunday afternoon. Authorities say 2 hikers were on Flatiron Rock Trail and were reportedly running out of food and water, and one hiker was experiencing a medical issue, the hikers told deputies. Deputies and SAR volunteers found the hikers 2 hours after the call with food and water. The hikers were assisted back to the trailhead and declined further medical treatment and left the area on their own. I don't know that area. I can't say anything about it. I'm going to say these guys weren't prepared, whoever they were. But that's just how it is these days, man. Let me go ahead and punch in hiker news. Not hacker news. Hiker news today. All right, what do we got going on now? All right, so we're still looking for the guy, the missing dude in Wyoming that was from Minnesota. I hope they find this guy, man. It's not looking good, but who knows? You know what I mean, man? Who knows? We don't know what he knows. We don't know what he had on him. He could be a trapper. He could be a outdoors person and know what forest floor morsels are good to pick, man. I mean, there's lots of berries and mushrooms and there's just wild everything out there if you know what to pick. And so you could literally live out there. And if you have a piece on you, man, you could, or know how to set traps and stuff, man, you could trap like small animals. I don't know if that's what this guy is doing though. It's not looking too good, unfortunately. I'm going to read this right here. And so this comes from the Adirondack Explorer. And yesterday I was looking at it, and so there are like multiple rescues in here. It's like all the rescues that are happening out there in the forest. And so we had an air rescue on Saddleback for injured hiker. On August 6th at 10:40 a.m., off-duty Ranger Adams came across a hiker who had fallen and dislocated their shoulder on Saddleback Mountain. The rescue required a helicopter hoist operation coordinated by multiple agencies. New York State Police Aviation was approved. Ranger Lieutenant Kerr served as a hoist operator on the helicopter and lowered NYSP medic to splint the subject's shoulder and prepare the 30-year-old from Quebec for a hoist. Lieutenant Kerr successfully hoisted the subject into the helicopter. The incident, which occurred in the Essex counties of the town of Keene, was resolved by 12:30 p.m. with the injured hiker transported to the hospital. So we had a missing elderly hiker that was found safe. Rangers conducted an extensive overnight search in Franklin County after a missing 79-year-old with dementia was reported missing on August 6th in the town of Brighton. The search mobilized significant resources: 21 Rangers, 9 fire departments, 5 NYSP units, NYSP Aviation, 6 members of Search and Rescue of the Northern Adirondacks, and Dex Division Law Enforcement joined the efforts at 10:55 a.m. Forest Ranger Naher located the subject in good physical health, other than minor scrapes. Okay, and so we have a heat-related rescue on Mount Marcy. On August 7th, Rangers responded to Mount Marcy when an 18-year-old hiker 50 yards off the summit of Mount Marcy complaining of fatigue, shortness of breath, dizziness, chest pain, and vomiting. The hiker from New Jersey had also run out of water. After the summit, Stewart provided water and the teenager was rehydrated. Rangers escorted the group down as a precaution, providing electrolytes and food along the way. DEC encourages hikers to bring adequate food and water and to check weather forecasts before heading out. Proper preparation for a hike can reduce bouts of cramping and dehydration. Officials noted, if it's too hot, consider hiking a different day. All right, so on August 10th in the Sawtooth Mountains, Rangers responded to a third-party Garmin SOS activation stating sick, injured, broken, dislocated in the Sawtooth Mountains of Franklin's counties of Harrietstown. At 9:51 p.m., forest rangers made contact with the subject and provided care to the subject. Based on the patient's assessment, rangers determined the hiker could walk out overnight. At 12:05 a.m., rangers assisted the subject to the trailhead. So, safety reminders. Forest rangers continue to emphasize proper preparation for backcountry adventures. DEC encourages hikers to visit their Hike Smart New York and Adirondack backcountry information before heading out. For emergency, hikers should call 911 for urgent service, 833 NYS Rangers to reach forest rangers for search and rescue needs or report illegal activity on state lands. As of July 1st, rangers have conducted 139 search and rescue missions in 2025, extinguished 82 wildfires covering nearly 705 acres and participated in 56 prescribed fires and rejuvenated 1,514 acres of land to the date. Thank you, guys. All right, and so lots of stuff going on out here, man. Lots of stuff. Let's see what we have going on with the Minnesota hiker. So Grant Gardner search ramps up in Wyoming. The Bighorn County Sheriff's Office says search efforts have increased and more rescue resources have been dedicated to finding missing Minnesota hiker Grant Gardner. Grant Gardner was set to go on a 3-day hike through the Misty Moon Lake area of Bighorn Mountains. He last texted his wife on July 29th and hasn't been heard from since. Sheriff's update on Grant Gardner, what they are saying. The Bighorn County Sheriff's Office posted an update on the search of Gardner on its Facebook page on Monday, saying they've increased their resources and manpower in an effort to find him. Authorities say they are actively working to figure out Gardner's whereabouts and have moved command operations to the Gray Bull, Wyoming airport. The search efforts have expanded with the use of drones, helicopters, planes, military-grade Bluetooth, and cell phone detection, dog tracking teams, horse and foot teams, and Wyoming National Guard. Grant Gardner goes, but what we know, Grant Gardner's wife, Lauren, said of August 6th, she hadn't heard from him for a week. He was planning in late July to go on a 3-day hike through the Misty Moon Lake area. He texted her on the 29th of July to say he had made it to the summit of Cloud Peak in the Bighorn Mountains. He hasn't been heard from since. On August 1st, the Bighorn County Sheriff's Office received a missing persons report about an overdue hiker and immediately began search for Grant. Tips from hikers from the area are being routed directly to the Bighorn County, Wyoming Sheriff's Office dispatch at 307-568-2324. I hope they find this dude. All right, and so I hope they find the guy. It's really sad to see all the chaos out here, man. All we can do is hope for the best. All right, and so that's what we have going on for today. Now, we have a few shuttles today, several shuttles. We have a guy that's out here hiking that we're taking care of, and he's moving through Georgia. I'm not sure where he's going. I can't remember. I think he parked down today at Amicalola or Springer or something. But he called me last week or something, talked to me about some shuttles, and then last night or yesterday I received a call from him wanting to go to town, and then late last night I got a jingle in from him wanting to go back up to Neil. So he's going to get back on trail today. We have some other people that are getting on trail and doing some 30 milers, 40 milers. Or you can't do 40, but 37 Hogpen Gap. Otherwise than that, I don't really have much else to say, guys. It's been beautiful, man. I hope everyone's having a good time, dude. If anyone needs anything at all, give us a jingle. We're here for you, man. One love, kids. Peace. Be safe.